Hey, ACMG, this is Dak Xavier Josiah. I am in the actual studios for J1 Studios, and I'm here back with Jason Richardson of J1 Studios itself to discuss the new event that is coming November 3rd from 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 2 a.m. at the Legendary Dobbs, formerly known as the Pontiac for those of you guys who've been in Philadelphia and South Street. And it's called the J1 Studios Music Fest. And right now, we're going to talk about that. But first, last time we spoke, we covered the J1 Con, which was a great event. It was a great turnout of people. They had a really good time. And what should we expect from this?
This is going to be a little bit different. The way we're going to handle some of the... It's not going to be a convention.
Right.
We're not doing a convention.
Hence the word Music Fest, first of all.
Music Fest. With my mini-cons, I used to have a lot of musical acts. When we did the video game tournaments,
right,
like Mayhem Madness, and a few other, like the Anime Experience and the Anime and the Annex, we had one or two musical acts that would come in and do a nice little set. So it added a little something extra. This time around, at the last J1 Con, now that I am going to call it J1 Con 2013, that one, I didn't have any musical acts, any live performances, like music-wise.
Right.
We had panels, we had stand-up comedians, all that jazz.
Right.
So in a way to make up for the lack of music, I decided I wanted to do one more event, but I didn't want to rush and throw together a convention last minute.
Right.
So I'm putting together a festival. It's going to be an all-day music fest at Dobbs, at Legendary Dobbs, which is 3rd and South, 304 South Street. And what I have set up for this is music from 3 p.m. The first act starts at 3 p.m. sharp, and it goes all the way. The music itself ends around 12:30, 1 o'clock. In the middle, we're going to have like a cosplay competition for $100. So for everybody that went out for Halloween, come back in your costume and you might win $100.
If you think you hardcore like that, bring it.
Right? Like, and I mean, why not get another use out of the costume?
Right.
It's common sense.
And there were some really cool cosplayers on J1 Con last time I saw. So,
right.
Deadpool, I'm talking about you. Bring yours.
If he is 21 and up. Because this is going to be a 21 and up event.
Right.
The second floor of Dobbs will be video gaming.
Which I pretty much will probably be for the most part. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know where. I'll be all over the place, like I always.
As you should be.
Yeah,
I'll handle your part.
yeah. I know there'll be some drink specials and stuff like that. Then, I mean, with the music, you're going to get 12 musical acts that span over hip-hop, rock, industrial, some soul. Like, it's going to be a nice mix of all different kinds of
It represents the diversity that it is in South Street to some extent. So that'll be a great deal.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have people like Law 27, Toxic Life and the Overachievers. You have Echo Endless.
Our very own ACMG member, Echo Endless, our luxurious cosplayer.
Then you're going to have Andrea M. There's so many. Arson, the voice of reason, who is also known as Super Tribble, one of the hosts of the show Black Tribbles. And we're just going to have so many different acts going on from that span. It's going to be a real music fest, because most places only do one thing.
Right.
It's either hip-hop, it's either punk, it's either,
Right.
We're going to have all of that in one fest.
Right.
For $10.
Yeah. You hear that? Just $10. See, this is the good part about what J1 Studios do, is that they don't burn your pockets. Their events are, very, easy to come by. It's very reasonable. And it's a lot of fun. If any of you guys remember the last interview that we did, and we covered the events that was going on there, everybody was having a great time. It was almost like a guild in itself. So I expect no less from this one. This should be a great opportunity to check out some great diversity and entertainment.
That's right. Remember, it's the first Sunday in November. That's the easiest way to remember it. It's the first Sunday in November.
Leave church, go straight to the Legendary Dobbs. How hard is that?